So, welcome everybody for the anger management session. So, yes, so when we talk about anger, it is definitely some of the emotion which which not many people are comfortable with, especially when we are not the person who's the angry one. If we are the person on the receiving side, we feel much more sad or unhappy or irritated. So this is one emotion, like suppose somebody loves you, you may or may not love that person, but somebody is angry on you, you can, it would be an emotion which can actually trigger the anger in you. So anger attracts more anger within ourselves as well as in others. Generally speaking of anger management, or why it is a management which I'm citing here is because it is not going to happen that you are never going to be angry any time in life. It is an emotion which would come to you somewhere or the other. So it is all about managing, and it's not about like not getting angry, because again, suppressing any emotion may not be a healthy thing. But let's again understand about anger, that here it is about how we are effectively able to understand and cope up with it. All the times when you get angry, it doesn't mean that you are wrong. Many times your anger could be justified, especially when you see a lot of injustice around, maybe in this world or maybe in your circle, anywhere, when you see a lot of injustice around. If suppose you are getting angry, maybe certain anger are also justified. That also makes you take certain steps for yourself or for others, which might probably change the course of your life, which could be probably good for all of no, you. So definitely, it is not something to be always saying like anger is a bad thing. But anything out of proportion, anything which is not a balance, is never going to be healthy. So at the same time, any anger emotion which is there at your home or at workplace or anything, if it is blown out of proportion, it can completely steal away all the happiness and peace from that place. So it's very important to understand that anger is one emotion which can create many more darker emotions. So anger could be termed as one of our dark side, but at the same time, what is a dark side? Dark side is something which is like creating more unhealthy feelings for everybody, stealing away the peace of mind. So definitely it is something which is more than creating some happiness for you. It is going to steal away the happiness. But again, let us understand the dark side. Okay, let us understand why this emotion is triggered. For any emotion, when we try to suppress, okay, we are probably not hearing it out. We are not listening to what it is trying to say. Next time when you're getting angry, don't be angry on yourself that you got angry. Okay, rather just take some minutes time and ask yourself later on as to what triggered you, what made you angry. Sometimes when we acknowledge that we have a dark side in us, sometimes when we acknowledge that there are certain things which we have to, like work on or heal, probably the slowly the emotion also starts to get healed. It is just because we are avoiding something, we are, or somebody is avoiding us, we are actually getting more irritated. But if we talk to it anytime, if you're, it applies to any of the emotions. Suppose you are very angry, talk to your anger. If you are very sad, talk to your sadness. Try to ask, okay, it is something like, if there is this if there is your pet dog and suddenly the pet dog is getting violent, okay, instead of scolding, you will just try to tame it, right? Once it is tame, it is better to handle. So likewise, tame your emotions, try to ask, understand, why are you getting angry? What is triggering? Sometimes, we can be our own counselors. Okay, you just take a notepad and pen. Okay, then just try to close your eyes and ask, why did I get angry? What triggered me? Whatever points come to your mind about, no, I didn't like the way she told me this. Okay, just make a note of it. Then some other thing, I'm probably very stressed out because of my situation. Just make a note of it. I'm feeling very, feverish from inside. Make a note of it. See, then you will come to know that anger is an emotion you feel when you feel very helpless. It's not a very heroic kind of feeling which you have. Whenever you feel very helpless, you feel like there is no one to understand you, or your body is not supporting you, or you are completely stressed out, you don't know how to manage your stress. That's when there is an outburst. It is a it's like a call for help. I need help. Okay, so it is that what it is trying to communicate in a different language. Just that we need to understand that language. So whether we are angry or somebody else is angry, it is just a crying or a call out for help. They're asking for help. So let us first try to understand our own emotions before we help somebody else. Okay, so why are we calling for help? So just make a list of things which is like creating this kind of emotion. Then try to ask yourself, okay, I didn't like the way she said told me this. So then ask yourself, is there a healthier way to handle this particular situation? If next time somebody says something to me and I don't like it, can I come out with a healthier way to express this rather than just yelling or rather than just shouting and crying? Okay, then see, your mind is like a very huge treasure box, which is open, and you just search for it and you are going to get solutions. Okay, you just need to be a bit calm and treat yourself with respect and dignity. Talk to yourself with love. Okay, it would definitely help you out. So then probably, you can come up with certain solutions that maybe I might be just a bit calm that time and then talk to her in a very calmer tone that, I don't like what you said. Please, can you be a bit mild with me or a bit, better with me? Okay, so this could be one of the things it could suggest. Likewise, your mind can come out with many other, solutions. If the second step, or if something like, I was feeling too tired, then you can ask, how can I handle my tiredness? Is it happening too often, or it is just one of the situations? If it is too often, then probably you can also think about, am I getting enough rest? Am I probably like eating properly? So you can just ask yourself and try to find out. So anger is never something which is a cause, but it is definitely an effect of certain causes. So you have to first understand what is causing anger. Once you are kind to yourself, you talk to yourself and you understand what is causing anger, you are in a better position to handle your anger. None of the emotions which you are having or which you are, finding that it is getting released is anything which is not trying to harm you. It is just trying to tell you something. Any emotion which is coming, even if you feel like crying anytime, okay, it is also trying to tell you something. So understand that, your body, your mind is trying to communicate with you. So it is not here to cause you any harm. It is not here to break your relationship. No, it is just trying to ask for help. If we can't be kind with ourselves, then who can? Right? So we need to be kind with ourselves, not to be angry or not to be like frustrated with ourselves. I'm not good at this, I'm not good at it. It's okay. Nobody is good at everything. You are just trying to understand yourself, talk to yourself, understand the background, understand the situation, and be kind, and ask your mind why it is agitated. So when you're talking to yourself, always carry a notepad and pen. Why so? Because, just passing thoughts could be many. Unless and until you are just making a note of whatever you are thinking, it is not introspection. Why? Because see, in today's world with so many thoughts, how much you are going to remember, isn't it? Okay, so it's not possible to remember. Being a psychologist, I being a counselor, always we keep a notepad or maybe electronically we record it, or we, because when we are doing for each one of them, it is not possible to remember every client as to what they said. Sometimes we just listen and we make a mental note. After they leave, then we keep a record. Okay, so that makes it easier. Okay, this session this happened, this session this happened. This applies for us as well. Okay, for ourselves. So whenever there are episodes of anger, whenever there are episodes of frustration, or feeling low, or feeling upset, or feeling like crying, anytime depressed, upset, anxious, just try to talk to yourself and make a note. Okay, that makes it very easier to handle the emotions. Okay, so it could be, you see, everybody has so many gadgets nowadays. Like, you have, even in your mobile phone, you have notepad, or you can just make a mail to yourself. You can just write a mail to yourself, put a date, and you can just write the points, what you felt, and what are the thought process, and what are the solutions you came up, what are the conclusions. Slowly, try to also read how it was, like what, how you handled a particular situation. You would feel that you will know, you are knowing more of yourself. Sometimes in life, I believe, like, what is soul growth, or what is soul purpose, soul destination? What if at the end of life we just come to know that everything was all about knowing oneself, nothing else? Okay, we believe that we have to help others, we have to be successful in whatever field we are in. All those things, we feel maybe these are our sole purpose, these are our sole goals. But what if, just what if all those things are not the sole purpose? The sole purpose is all about knowing oneself. So how far we have fared in that, how far we have reached that sole purpose, or that sole destination about knowing oneself. Sometimes, we believe that we know ourselves by saying, oh, I like this, I like that. Yeah, that you like at the age that you are in. But maybe after a couple of years, your choice is going to be different. So because you are going to transform to be a very different person than you were. We all have, isn't it? Like, what you were as a teenager and what you are right now is so very different. Okay, sometimes we may also feel that, oh, I was probably more happier. Maybe in certain ways, yeah, you had more liberty, you had more freedom to just go out and hang out with your friends. And if, even if you're not doing much at home, nobody used to be like, very tough on you. But now you can't do that, because now if you're just going out and just whiling away your time and not doing much, you have to come back and again do the like extra work which is left out. So sometimes you avoid going out or enjoying because of the responsibilities. That could also be one of the reason which is triggering anger. So sometimes when you understand that, okay, probably I'm not enjoying myself, probably I'm not giving time to myself, that also could help you understand that, yes, probably I need some me time. So you can work it out, like what could be the best me time for you. In short, what I want to say here is, it's all about understanding yourself, to never be upset with being angry. Just ask yourself what is triggering. Certain things, if we understand, certain things are in our control. If things are in our control, very good. That means you can make the rectification, you can make the changes. Certain times, or majority of the times, you might be angry because things are not in your control. Very well, just ask yourself, if things are not in my control, if I'm getting angry, are they going to be in my control by any chance? If they are, then okay, your anger is definitely productive. But if not, then you are causing more harm to yourself than getting any solution. So in that case, you can't change everybody. Nobody can, right? So in that case, you can just ask yourself as to how I can handle this particular situation where people are not understanding, people are not supporting in a better way than harming myself. Because they say, like, anger is one kind of an emotion. It's like, you want to, if your anger is like, you're throwing some hot coal on somebody else. But before that is going to harm them, it is going to harm you. Why? Because, for a prolonged time, if you're angry, you are feeling, uh, you're feeling as if, nobody loves you, because nobody understands you. That's the reason you're angry. So the feeling of unlovedness, look, or the feeling where you are feeling very unloved, is not a good situation to be in, because everybody deserves, no matter who, everybody deserves to be loved, everybody deserves to be like happy. And first, what we would have to have is a self love. And on that, we have already done a session. So self-love is important, but anger is one thief which would steal away that love from us, that self-love from us. So it is important that we avoid or manage the anger. Okay, so now let's see certain techniques as to how are we going to avoid the anger. See, whenever we feel angry, one particular thing automatically which happens is the body heat becoming more, because it is a reaction. That is, when you're angry, then the blood circulation would be faster. The blood also would be at a, like, the pressure of the blood would be more. So in some, automatically the body heat goes up. Okay, so it is very important that you add, okay, water element to the body in order to balance the fire element in your body. So what you can do, one of the first technique could be, take a glass of water if you're angry. Okay, just hold it. Okay, if you know Reiki symbols, you can put the Reiki symbols. If you're not a Reiki channel, just hold it, close your eyes, just visualize that this water you're charging by just 3 affirmations, just 3. Okay, which is like, you can say, I am calm, I am peaceful, I am relaxed. Okay, these 3 affirmations are like more than enough. Okay, and then you can take the water sip by sip. When you're taking sip by sip, just visualize that the water is going inside and creating the sensation or the feeling of calmness, of peace, and of relaxation. Okay, you just do this for a couple of minutes. Just spend some time with water. Okay, you can, if suppose you don't know any, like you don't have the situation to even do this, you can just hold water and just tell water, please go inside and just balance my fire element. You just talk to water, that's all. Simple. Okay, just do that and just take a sip of water, allow the water to flow inside. Okay, and feel the coolness of water. Okay, this also very simple 2-minute technique can help you to just balance, okay, your fire element, because you're balancing the fire element through the water element. Water is, fortunately, water is available everywhere, right? So, you can use it to just relax the fire element in your body. So that is one of the things. Second thing would be where you can probably, do certain breathing technique, which we will be learning. But apart from that, this one technique, okay, of just, doing this, okay, and then you say, you just ask yourself questions and just, just do this. Like you say, why I'm angry. Then you are, then whatever answer comes, okay, after the answer is like, because I'm like irritated on people. Why I'm irritated on people? Okay, then it is like, because they're not listening to me. So is there a better way to handle my irritation? Okay, then you are saying like, I don't know. Okay, think again. Okay, then it is like, maybe I need to just calm down a bit. Okay, whether it would help if you speak to them in a calmer tone. Yes, probably it might help. Okay, so likewise, every question, every answer, just just do this, and then by some time you will be feeling better, because it is like, it is a quick round, a rapid fire round. See, if suppose somebody is doing in a rapid fire round, if you have seen any question, and if the answer comes fast, that comes very naturally, and that is the truth which comes out. But here you are trying to calm down your emotions in a quick way, so that you are trying to balance. So at that time, it has to be one focus, like complete focus on one point. It is just about handling anger. So just keep on asking questions and keep on giving the answer, and within some time, within the span of 4 to 5 minutes, you will be able to calm down yourself. Because slowly what would happen is the amount of irritation or frustration you have, everything comes at one point, and then slowly there would be a relaxation and outlet. And then at the end you say, now I am calm, now I'm calm, I'm relaxed, calm down, relax, calm down, relax. Okay, slowly what would happen is like, slowly you can come down, you can calm down. So then what happens every time, if you are programming yourself like this, every time if you're angry, so even with 10 counts like this, your anger would come down because you have programmed yourself to behave in a particular way whenever you hear this sound. Okay, so this is one of the, I don't know, like whether this is one of the psychological techniques to, like, channelize your mind to act in a particular way. I don't know whether you have come across this, but this would require a bit of practice. Okay, but if you are doing this, okay, if you are practicing this, then you will be able to achieve that calmness within some time. Okay, so you can do one of this. This could be one of the things. So one was introspection, writing down. One was with the water. One is like, like doing this method. Okay. Apart from that, there are few more methods which can help you with the anger management. So now what we are going to do is two techniques. One is a triangle breathing technique, and one is a square breathing technique. Triangle breathing technique would be like, just three sides of the triangle. Likewise, it is like you inhale, then you hold, and you exhale. And then again you inhale, hold, and exhale. So this would be 5-5-5 count. That is for the count of 5. You inhale, that is you inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You hold, okay, the breath for count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you exhale, okay, for the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all through nose. Okay, hold, breathe in through nose, hold, and breathe out through nose. Okay, so it is like 5-5-5 count. So let us do that, okay, for 10 rounds, and then we go for the further technique. Okay, so close your eyes, sit comfortably. Do some 2 to 3 deep breathe in, breathe out. Relax completely. And let us begin with the triangle breathing technique. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax and breathe normally and slowly open your eyes. So this triangle breathing technique is all about just taking in as much as oxygen possible and breathing out as much as carbon dioxide as possible. So this helps you to have a relaxed mind, okay? And you are able to have more clarity of thoughts. When you have more clarity of thoughts, you will be in a better position to handle all the anger as well. Because when there is like a lot of clouding of thought, that's when you are not able to think properly, and that's when even anger is triggered. So, but when you're having clarity of thoughts, you are feeling better to manage your emotions. Okay. So, this is one technique. The other technique is the square breathing technique. What is square breathing technique? It is about four sides. Okay. Now, here we had three sides. In square breathing technique, there are four sides. So, it would be inhale for the count of 4, hold for a count of 4, exhale. When you exhale, it would be through the mouth for the count of 4, and again hold for the count of 4. Okay, so this would be one set. Okay, inhale 4, hold 4, exhale through mouth 4, hold 4. So this would be one set. Likewise, we will be doing 10 sets. Okay, so let us begin. Close your eyes. Do some 5D breathe in, breathe out. Now let us begin the square breathing technique. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through mouth 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through mouth 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through mouth 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through mouth 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through mouth 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through mouth 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through mouth 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax. Breathe normally. And slowly you can open your eyes. This is also one of very good techniques to go into trance quickly. Okay, so for deeper meditations, you can start with these techniques of triangle breathing as well as square breathing. And then when you have achieved a very good amount of trance, okay, then slowly start to drift to breathing normally and then focus on just going inside and just having more calmness. So it is for advanced meditators where you want to go into trance and you have to hold no thought stage, which we call as no mind meditation. So to go there and to hold the trance for a longer time, these breathing techniques are very effective. So when we are doing these even once a day, you find that your control over emotions as well as anger is very effective, very nice. Okay, so you don't feel emotionally upset or drained out that often. How do we quantify how much we have improved? Is based on the quality of anger, how it used to be earlier. Suppose your anger used to be something very like huge, like you used to break things and all. Slowly, you will see that you have stopped doing that. Okay, then slowly you will see the amount of the quality or the attacks of anger which you would be getting. Maybe initially if it is like twice or thrice a week you're angry, slowly you see like it is just twice in a couple of weeks, then slowly maybe once a month, and slowly you see maybe your anger episodes were just once in 6 months, once in a year. And the quality of anger also has been quite controlled. It's not as it used to be earlier. You're able to just come out of anger very quickly at the just snap of the finger. You're just able to come out of it. Okay, just you got angry, then you realize, oh, let me handle it in a better way. So that shows your progress. Because see, many things, other things can be quantified, right? Like but these things, mental things can't be quantified, but you come to know about it based on the quality, how it used to be earlier, how it is now. It applies to even emotions. Like suppose if you used to feel very unloved very often, but now suppose you have become better at handling emotions by all these techniques, you see like you don't have such kind of feeling that much currently, or it is improving. So see, I think even emotional growth or mental growth needs to be appreciated. Unfortunately, that is not appreciated or celebrated. We feel, oh yeah, I'm feeling better now. That's all. But that also needs to be appreciated because that is something which can't be seen. Suppose if you lose weight, people will say, "Ha, yeah, you have lost weight." So that that is like seen. But if you have lost anger, if you have lost some bad emotion, that was not seen. And even if they see, people do not openly appreciate. Even suppose if you used to be a very angry person and you are not now that angry, people won't come to you and tell you like, oh yeah, I see a good change in you now, you don't get angry, because they always have a fear, what if they would be getting angry sometime later, I don't want to tell them. But slowly you do ask others, after maybe a couple of months, don't you feel like I'm better now, like compared to how it was. People, if they genuinely have noted, then they would definitely tell you that. But for some people, maybe they have not noted, or maybe because of certain ego issues, they might say that no, I don't see much change. That is okay. Okay. At times, when, because especially, people, you people are practicing meditation now. So people at home may be noting that you're practicing meditation. So next time, if suppose you're reacting in a very violent way, they might even taunt you for that. They might say, "What's the use of all these meditation? You still get angry." So don't be upset. Don't believe them that there is no change in you. It's not like that. The changes are happening, but those are probably a bit subtle and slow. So it is not coming on the surface. But see, each and every time you're practicing something, changes are happening. Let it happen. Let it continue. Okay, don't leave it abruptly. Everything, it requires certain time. So give yourself time. Continue. It doesn't matter if people are not most noticing it now, but slowly after few months, okay, they would notice. Okay, so keep up your growth, go on like working on yourself, because that's very important that you cherish yourself, you appreciate yourself. So whatever you're doing, appreciate yourself, because nobody is doing it for you. You are doing it for yourself, so you need to appreciate that, like you have taken that effort to work on yourself. That's a big step, because there are even people who have lived this world like for maybe more than half a century, or maybe almost completing a century, but still there is no change in them. They are like not working on themselves, but irrespective of your age, you have chosen to work on yourself. That's a very good thing. Okay, so that is what also, like when you are more appreciative about yourself, you're passing on more love to yourself, your anger gets healed. Sometimes we're looking out for appreciation from outside. After doing so much for everybody, you feel like nobody is like appreciating you. You feel very dejected, you feel very angry. But see, it is important that you also need to appreciate yourself. Anger can be healed only with love. Okay, it doesn't matter whether the love comes from outside or from inside, but it has to come. So if the love is not coming from outside, it is okay. Create that love from within for yourself. Say like you have come a long way. Sometimes anger's reason is also because the inner child within us is hurt. What is an inner child? Inner child is like the right from the childhood, our own self, which has been probably, teased a lot, or taunted a lot by people around. It could be friends, cousins, parents, it could be teachers, it could be relatives. But you have felt unloved, or you have felt hurt. At that time, you were not, big enough to probably, confront them, or say, don't do this to me. Okay, so that inner child who was hurt, who was crying, okay, slowly many more emotions, many more episodes accumulated, a lot of unloved feeling. That which was suppressed, that becomes anger when you grow up. And then when you see similar situations of bullying, somebody not appreciating you, somebody teasing you, okay, so then what comes is like, these anger, whatever was inbuilt as a child, which you could not express, all those things also come out. And you are surprised, you are sometimes even shocked, why I'm reacting so badly. This was not a big thing. Maybe as a child, you had been hurt a lot. Now, after becoming an adult, if your spouse says something, if your child says something, which it may not be a big thing, it is okay. But still, that time, you're not able to control your emotions, you react very badly. Later on, you probably repent, you even ask for forgiveness, you ask, sorry, you say like, I shouldn't have reacted this way, I'm sorry, don't feel bad. But again something comes up, you again react the same way. You are completely unaware as to why I'm reacting so badly, why I'm feeling. Sometimes mothers also say, Indian mothers, okay, they do say like, sometimes I was like very angry, so I don't know why, and my child, I take it on upon my child. Now they feel so bad later on. They cry. They say, I don't know why I did this to my child. Why I was so angry. Why I yelled or I even spanked. See, that is because your inner child is hurt. So if your inner child is not healed, even slightest trigger can actually create a lot of anger in you. So try to look inside what all episodes are still there, okay, which is like causing this big noise in your head, and you're not able to control it. So anything which could be small later on, but that creates a lot of anger, so all the suppressed anger would come out like a volcano, would burst out like a lava. So, see, that is important to understand that you are hurt and that needs to be healed, and that can be healed only with love. There is no other thing that can heal it. Only love can heal. Sometimes we expect that love from others, and when we are not getting that love, rather, we are getting some taunt and lack of appreciation can make us burst out again. So, but look, everybody is healing somewhere. Everybody has a past. Everybody's inner child may not be a very loved child. So it is very much possible that people are masking. What you look at your spouse, or they had a happy childhood, I believe. Okay, they look very confident. It could be just a mask. Okay, you don't know how deeper their hurts are. They might say, no, I'm like cool, but don't believe that just by what the words they say. Many people, okay, many people or maximum people have a very hurt inner child, okay, who's like feeling very low or upset, and they were unloved. So each one of us is healing, okay, each one of us is having some issues. So it is not possible for somebody who's already in a difficult situation to love you, because they themselves are feeling unloved. They themselves are feeling very critical about themselves. So what is the first thing to be done is healing ourselves from within. We do not need love from others to heal ourselves. If we get, very good, we are blessed. But if we are not getting, that is okay. Let us give the love to ourselves. Talk to the inner child to say all those times when you were hurt, okay, that I was not there to help you out, but I am there now. I am always there to love you. I'm always there to take a stand for you. Okay, that's how I told at the beginning that certain anger may not be unhealthy, as like then it would be wrong to say all the anger is unhealthy, because certain time anger can also help you take a stand for yourself, and that is very much needed also. Suppose you have all allowed everybody to walk all over you, and then then what happens is you have never taken a stand. So the anger which is coming out could be a message to you that enough is enough, take a stand for yourself. So not all the anger are bad. Certain anger has some message for you. It is talking about you being hurt. It is talking about certain things which needs to be healed. Listen to your anger and then deal with it accordingly. Whether it has to be healed with love, whether it has to be healed with certain action where you probably take a stand for it. It all depends upon what the anger is trying to communicate with you. Okay, based on its communication, you will be aware as to what would give it permanent solution, what would heal it completely. Okay, so that is important. And sometimes taking a stand would make you more confident. Okay, if you are taking a stand for yourself, you become more confident also. Sometimes when you're not taking a stand, then what happens is your confidence level comes down. If your confidence levels comes down, then you feel like anybody is better than you, and you are becoming very critical about yourself. See how all these are a loop. Everything is all interconnected. There are many people like they have been working before marriage, or maybe after childbirth, they took a break. Sometimes after slowly after few years, they don't even have the confidence to go out and buy something from a shop by themselves. Okay, so why so? Because slowly the confidence on all everything, got eroded. Why so? Because they have not received appreciation for a long time. Whereas while they were working, they had a better confidence, they were appreciated. While at home, they were not appreciated. They slowly started to look at themselves that they are not good enough. Okay, so then for them, the same anger, how it comes out. See, anger needn't be just about yelling. That is the anger which is seen. The other anger is the suppressed one. It would come out by way of tears. Anybody says something, okay, very small thing like, oh, you didn't do this, then also they might feel very upset and they start to cry because that is an anger which is suppressed. So one anger comes out and other anger doesn't come out, it stays within, and that comes out as emotions. So again, everything is a loop. So everything can be healed only with love. So be very compassionate towards yourself. You need your compassion first. It's very good that you're sharing your compassion with your family, your loved ones, very good, but also keep some share of compassion for yourself. You need that compassion. You need that compassion to build your confidence again. You need that compassion to make you feel, to have your, have a self-worth for yourself, self-esteem for yourself. So that compassion helps you to build all those things. When that is not there, then that comes out as anger because we are looking for help. We want somebody to make us again the person that we were, maybe the confident one, maybe the happier one. So anger always has something for you, some message for you. Listen to it. And now to again handle anger, so let's do a meditation here. Now, as we had told about, like we had discussed about water element healing the fire element. So one method was, intake of water with positive affirmations. Now here, what we are going to do is healing the anger with water element through meditation. That is, you will be visualizing yourself sitting under a waterfall, okay, and then slowly talk to yourself. What are the anger? I'll be questioning, asking you certain question. Ask yourself, and whatever comes, let that wash away along with the waterfall. Okay, so let's start. Let's begin. Just be open for whatever answers you're getting. Okay, so after the meditation, take a notepad and write down what was your experience in this meditation. This meditation has the power to give you many answers which you were looking out for. So pay attention and do the meditation with complete surrender to yourself. Okay, so let us begin. Close your eyes. Do some 5 to 10 breathe in, breathe out, deep breathe in, breathe out. Visualize yourself in a green forest with lots of birds chirping and mild sound of water body. Just start to walk in that direction and you find a very cool, pleasant waterfalls there. Amidst all the greenery around, there is this beautiful waterfalls which is inviting you to heal yourself. Just walk towards the waterfalls. Extend your arms and hands to touch the waterfall. The water is cool and has got all the healing powers. Now, make yourself comfortable and sit beneath the waterfalls. Let the water from the waterfalls fall on your head and slowly move to the forehead, eyebrows, nose, cheeks, mouth, throat, neck, shoulders, chest, arms, abdomen, lower abdomen, thighs, knees, calf muscles, feet, likewise at the back of the body, back of the head, upper back, middle back, lower back. And you are completely drenched in the waterfalls, completely enjoying that. The water is continuing to flow, and you're enjoying the coolness. Now it is time to clear away each and every emotion which is inside you. So let's start to clear the anger. Think of all those episodes right from the childhood which you remember connected to the emotion of anger. As a child, maybe in junior or senior or first standard, second standard, slowly take year by year. What all you recollect about suppressed anger from those years? What episodes you recollect which created or triggered anger in you? One by one, let that suppressed anger, those angry emotions, slowly wash out along with the waterfalls. All those emotions are leaving your body from the head, it's just getting washed away, and from the feet, it is just going to the ground. Whatever bullying episodes, whatever teasings, taunts, frustrations, comparison, belittling, curses, all those right from the childhood to your growing up years till now. One by one, all the episodes, let it get washed away. Life situations, sometimes life situations create anger. Those situations, financial difficulties, health issues, whatever created anger, let all those angry emotions wash away. Continue deep, breathe in, breathe out. Think of each and every episode and visualize all those getting washed out. The water flow is continuing to flow all over your body, giving you the coolness, the healing power and strength to heal all those pains, to relax and to cleanse your mind, and emotions completely. Let all these unwanted feelings all start to wash out. Certain angers would wash out very easily because those were smaller episodes. Now look within, which are those major episodes, major anger, which is not getting washed out. Are there any hardcore anger episodes, painful episodes, which are not getting washed out? Just hold that for a moment and talk to it. Why are you being very adamant? What is the reason? Please share. Why are you very angry? I'm there to listen. And just listen what that anger is trying to communicate to you. The anger will reveal why it is frustrated. Listen to it and then ask what would make you feel better? How can you be healed? Now, whatever it told about how it can heal, make a mental note of it. Also, suggest certain ways so that it can calm down. Think of some solution which can make it feel better and communicate it to you, it to yourself, to the anger within you. Pass on a lot of love to the anger. Say, I love you because you really care for me. With all the love that I'm pouring on you, you are completely healed. See the anger becoming weaker now because the love is healing the anger, and the anger is no longer as strong and adamant as it used to be. Slowly it is calming down. The color of anger is also becoming lighter and lighter. And slowly start to see that that stubborn anger is also becoming weaker and getting washed away in the waterfall. Repeat the same technique of talking to the anger for the second angry episode. If at all there is any stubborn anger still connected to you, just repeat the same episode, same pattern, technique of talking to the anger and asking, why are you angry? What is causing all this pain within? Talk to the anger. Ask the anger, what would make it feel better? Now suggest some solution to make the anger feel better. Now pamper the anger with lot of love. Say, I love you because you care for me. All my love is healing you completely. See the anger slowly becoming weaker and weaker. Even the color is becoming lighter and it is just getting washed away along with the waterfall. Now repeat to yourself, I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I'm peaceful. I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I'm peaceful. I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I'm peaceful. Now it is time to come out of the waterfall after feeling all the anger. Come from there and you're again back to your room, sitting with closed eyes. Continue deep breathe in, breathe out. And with a big smile on your face, slowly open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you for participating and helping yourself to heal your anger. So, no more angry people. So, all happy people here. So, all the best. See, this would require more practice, okay, but keep practicing. This would help you, and I'm sure you will be completely able to come out of it. So, practice this and please share your feedback. All the best. Happy day. Bye bye.